This is James here at Awesome Jambo, pretty much everywhere. Twitch, obviously, or YouTube, could be where you're watching me. On Twitter, pretty much everywhere. And this is my first foray into streaming games. A little bit about me while I load up the game. We're restarting the entirety of one of my probably the greatest, or certainly my favorite video game series of all time, Assassin's Creed. We're restarting it right from the start. And the reason I do this, because I'm very content to just play games and have fun, watch other people have fun, of course. But there's a game that's just come out, a pretty big game that's gotten a lot of hype, and there's a lot of adverts all over Twitch about it, Hogwarts Legacy. And I see a lot of streamers playing it and profiting from someone who is outly transphobic, and while the books were a huge part of my childhood, I read them all. I even had someone...
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed. Waged by two groups I never thought were real.
Because I do.
Templars and Assassins.
And, yeah.
The Animus showed me the truth.
Wanted to...
The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine.
It's just a fun romp.
They're using it. Using me to search for something.
Today we're going to be playing for a couple hours. And,
it's an artifact. One of many so-called pieces of evil.
Do you have any messages?
Templars collect. It's how they stay in power.
Let me know.
If the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change.
What have you?
They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now? Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She's taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
I always love these drawings and these quotes, because there's a few of them that are, I've entered the abyss and never returned. Ooh.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now!
So we're obviously playing the remastered version of... It's the Ezio collection for PlayStation 4 we're playing this on.
Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes. Maybe.
All right.
Before they figure out what I've done.
Do not,
if we're not out of here
remember.
and on the road before then.
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
I played this on Xbox 360.
All right.
It was a while ago. I've just completed Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I thought I'd delve back into where it all began. Wish that the original Assassin's Creed would get a remaster, of course. But it's looking like with Basim in the new Assassin's Creed, that's Mirage, that we're gonna get a spiritual successor.
Spingi! Spingi! Di nuovo! It is a boy.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti. Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Get up.
You gotta kind of like. I've always wondered.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time,
Because obviously Desmond is
to leave.
reliving the genetic memories of his ancestors. He's reliving Ezio's memories in this game, whereas in the previous one it was Altair. But
Really getting out of here, huh?
How did Desmond experience
Sturgo's
that
got some fucked up
particular
interior
moment?
decorators.
Like, did he
Stay close.
experience
Hey,
being
you're
born
not supposed to be up here! Open this
in
door!
his adult
I'm calling
brain?
it in. We have a
Or
breach in the research wing. I repeat,
did
there's been a
he
breach in the
experience
research wing.
Follow me.
a baby's
Let's
memory
get back up from
of being
Fancy.
born, which babies don't really.
Hey, these
There they are!
Babies can't
Don't
really
let them get
remember
away!
being born.
Holy shit!
So I've always been curious about
look
that.
at this place.
How traumatic that would be. Can you imagine if you were to witness with your full adult brain
What about the cameras?
witness
I
being
rigged
born?
them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry.
Huh?
Careful. We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Is that an animus?
Careful.
What the? How many of them are
False
there?
tension. I think I've
Stay
played
close.
this game about 20 times.
Is it animus?
All the way through. Just this one,
Animi?
all the way through.
What do you
I've
think?
never
Lucy? What do they need with all of them?
triggered
Desmond.
combat in this area. I don't. I just. Yeah.
Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Wait.
Press any button.
Shit.
Triangle, circle.
Come on.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the animus? Subject 16? Ezio Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Oh dear. Let's see how many I can take out. You can't do the counter. That's really guys now by myself. Meanwhile, I'm taking out one. Oh, there's a second. Oh, yeah. Well, I got the final punch on 3 of them, but she properly leathered them.
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
I wonder if they had Kristen Bell come in and
We're almost there.
actually beat some guys up. I'm sure she would have loved that. There you go. Escape from Abstergo. That wasn't a word. Abstergo. There we go. I don't know if you've ever ridden in a truck before, or a boot, as they're called across here in the UK. But it's not fun. It's not pleasant.
Thanks for that.
It's really
great.
really jostling.
Shoving the trunk,
and,
bouncing around. Love
This
it.
way.
Yeah. I don't know how far they travel.
Tell me what's going on now.
There was a reason for the escape, Desmond.
Figures.
We need your help.
It's
For
not.
what?
It's not
Another
a nice
treasure hunt through time?
trip.
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What? What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful. And every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this. And
Very
even if I
weird
was,
body
it
shape
would take
happening
months.
right now.
Years even.
Very
No,
weird.
not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out
Very
how I
weird
was gonna
ears.
convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
Here they are, the MVPs.
Lucy, you made it.
Rebecca and Sean.
God, it's been so long. 7 years. Can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so
They've
this must be
actually
the
appeared-
infamous
fun
Subject
fact, they've appeared in the
17.
most,
Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are
of
you?
the main
I'm sorry, where are my
games.
manners? I'm Sean Hastings.
Even if it's just
This
cameos
is Rebecca
and such.
Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right,
appeared
well, it's
in
been
the-
lovely
in
chatting, but if you
most
don't mind,
games.
Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready,
Love
Lucy.
Danny Wallace.
Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here,
For those of you who
I
are
brought
a
you
fan
something.
of Sean,
A parting gift from
the
Abstergo.
guy who plays him, Danny
memory
Wallace, has a
core.
podcast.
This
here
is
in
amazing.
the UK.
With their data,
On-
things are gonna go a lot faster.
Is it Radio
I'll
X?
get to
I
work
think-
on merging
I think
the
it's still on
code.
Radio X. Yeah, these two. Love their story.
Hey, Desmond, what's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice
Does
as
look
awesome
very
as
comfy
anything you'll
Animus,
find
to
at
be fair.
Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
Yeah, if they made an Animus out of a lazy boy, or a fucking couch or something, for sure I'd buy that.
Hey, listen.
All the ones in
Just wanted to say
in
thank
pretty
you.
much every incarnation
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
until
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo.
from
It was just... I wasn't ready.
Assassin's
It's
Creed
okay.
4
No.
onwards.
Going
it's like
through
a
all
virtual
that,
reality thing.
knowing that the Templars
in
still
Abstergo.
exist, what they're planning.
What's
and then
done
the
is
most
done,
recent
Desmond.
ones, the RPG,
You're here now, and that's what
modern
matters.
day sort of ones. They've got like a foldable sort of bed type situation, which I don't know. I'm not into that. Gotta chat to all these NPCs.
What's all this stuff for?
This
This
stuff,
stuff,
Desmond.
Desmond.
Oh,
Oh,
this
this stuff
stuff
is
is nothing special, really.
This
This
stuff.
stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So
Well,
if you
the
come across
historian.
anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that. Hello, Desmond. Go away.
Alright, let's get into the Animus. Start romping around Renaissance Italy.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well,
Here we go.
Because obviously you have to be unconscious to do things. I do like Desmond's story from 1 to 2, then eventually to 3. Because he starts off as this guy running from his fate, and then accepting a different fate for himself. But he does accept it. Somewhere along the lines of 2 and Brotherhood, he actually becomes a decent assassin. Yeah, so I'm not just going to be playing the game, I'm going to be filling you in little tidbits, little bits of knowledge here and there. Historical, character driven. Some of my own theories, obviously. Feel free to post your own theories in the chat as well, obviously. And I'll reply to them
Silenzio, my friends!
whenever I can,
Silenzio!
either in this video or the next.
Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor.
Spelled incorrectly.
Viere de Pazzi slanders my
There's a
family's
U in
name
there.
and forces his own miseries
H-O-N-O-U-R.
upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Viere. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Codardo. Afraid to handle things
My guy
yourself.
here,
Your
he's right.
sister
He's
seemed
happy to
quite
be there.
satisfied with the
He
handling I
doesn't
gave her
know what's
earlier.
happening.
Uccidetelo!
Just stood there. The gormless expression. Boys will be boys. One of the things that has very much improved upon in recent episodes is the combat. Like even from Brotherhood, where you could chain kills, yeah, love that. It's sorely missed in the early round
Behind you.
injuries.
Federico, what are you doing here?
But this
I
one,
wanted
it's
to
simple,
see if baby
but
brother had finally
effective.
learned how to fight.
And I did enjoy the use of the hidden blade in combat.
And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
There's there's a thing in I think it's Valhalla. Might have it in Odyssey. But essentially it's like a running drop kick if you're sprinting towards a target. I think it could just be Valhalla. But if you're running towards a target, the old crunchy punch. The old 1-2 smackaroo. Ezio would go after you.
Fall back! Fall back!
Hold on.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them.
I love this relationship.
There's bound to be something in the pockets.
The acting here is great. You truly believe that these guys are brothers, that they have all this history. It's another thing that's improved with the new installments is you can just walk past someone and loot them. They don't have to be on the ground. You don't have to spend 5 seconds doing this. Oof.
Va bene. That should be enough.
That guy's not
Let's
moving.
get out of here before the guards arrive.
Oh my god. That guy is not moving. Might just toss him in the... If he's dead, I might just toss him in the river. It's like, what happened to this guy? Beat him up so hard he died. Oh, Criminal law back then was pretty, I mean, it's still corrupt, let's be honest, but it was even more corrupt back then. Generally, the richest could buy their way out of... Well, actually, they can still fucking do that, can't they? Yeah, the richest bought their way out of trouble. And yeah, oftentimes they had control of the courts, the magistrates, the judges, and such things. Of course, that's still the way of it. Nope, last one. Yeah, see, he's at least rolling around writhing in pain after his beatdown. The guy who's genuinely not moving, I'm concerned about. Move. Yeah, he's dead. Let's get out of here.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
Gorgeous sky. I remember that sky. One of the things I think that made this version of this game much more successful than the first, because a lot of people are like, oh, as a character, Altair is great, and the Assassin's Creed franchise began with him, but it didn't become properly successful until Ezio. It's because he's so
Ben
charismatic.
trovato, Doctor.
Like he's a
Fratelli
rough and tumble.
Auditore.
He's
Why am I
a
not
street
surprised?
fighter. He's a
You've made quite
he's
a
a
mess of
Renaissance
yourself,
man.
It's
Lover,
nothing,
fighter,
really.
and a thief.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
There we are. Now get out of here.
Grazie.
Anyone with
This way.
an older brother will know that they rip the piss out of you.
Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home,
I'd
Ezio.
like to live in this
Father's
town.
sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes.
Not for the
I'd
lack of
rather avoid a
medicine
lecture.
and
Up for a little race, then?
clean
where?
streets and such, but
Roof of that church.
for the grandeur of it. And the lack of people and the lack of roads.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Baby brother still has much to learn.
I almost feel bad about this. Oh, no shame and failure, brother.
How far back is he? He's not even made it to the roof yet. That's embarrassing.
Come on, then. This way.
Where are you going?
You'll see. It is a good life we lead, brother.
At best, may it never change.
And may it never change us.
I think this moment just brings back such memories. That music. Oh! Yes, but kid.
All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Ah.
Yeah, that moment I think was where I properly fell in love with the Assassin's Creed franchise. This was the first one I played. My younger brother actually got me into playing it. He had Assassin's Creed 2. I watched him play for a bit. It was great fun.
So it's Vieri.
Played
Alright.
like a couple of missions. And
Keep
then
looking!
I learned that there
He
was a
couldn't
first
have gotten
one.
far!
And so I went out, bought that one, played it, and then by the time I'd finished, he finished with Assassin's Creed 2, and I just continued on with the story. What a story it is. And we're playing it now. Look at that. Full circle.
Christina! Christina!
Who's
Christina
there?
Vespucci. It's said that she was incredibly
I
beautiful.
should have known.
She
May
was
I
the
come
muse
in?
for a lot of
Fine, but only for a minute.
a lot
A
of
minute
artists
is all I need.
Indeed.
of the
Well, wait.
Renaissance era.
That came out wrong.
Widely well known.
Come here.
Oh, Ezio.
I think they changed actor after this game into Brotherhood, though.
Oh, Ezio.
Christina! Christina! Svelia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter.
Yeah, I don't know what
Is it
the
really so terrible that...
particles.
Cane! What is this?
Dandelion fluff are
Perdonate,
floating in the
messere!
air for.
Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, no, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Get him!
I love
There's
that.
really no need for violence.
Oh, the dad's reaction. I'll kill you!
You have me confused with someone else.
Perfect.
She needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
Look before you leave. Yeah, if this were an actual real-life situation, and you just found a treasure chest sat there with 200 £200 in it, or $200, would you take them? That's the question.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Is something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Verity Patsy last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age. I assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Paper boy, all about that paper boy.
Remember, all tanning must be conducted outside the city limits.
Nope, that's too far. Jump into the haystack. Well, that's useful now.
Ah, Ezio, ben trovato. How are you?
Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
I use only the finest wool, silks, and leathers. My craft is
And get this viewpoint. And we'll continue on our way. How am I doing my first time out streaming? I have a couple of friends who do it, and the sort of nature that they have is all very, like, they talk a lot. I mean, they talk so an inordinate amount, and yeah, I don't really do that. I wonder if whatever I stream will suffer as a result.
Wishes it be known throughout the città. None can beat his prices or the freshness of his stock.
Water.
Attenzione! A hired company of condottieri will be stationed in the fields northwest of the città, within the...
Love his trousers though, right? Look at those. Oof. There There it is.
Keep up the good work.
Bischero.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison. The threat is ended.
Hello, son. You remember my friend Uber?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
What I don't get is, obviously the Villa Caregi is in Florence. So, just like, go there. You know? They've gone to their house across the city. Okay, where is it? Because my father said it was kind of urgent. Ah, Petruccio.
What are you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
I wonder how they named Petruccio. I think he was a real kid, but he was also the name of the guy, the main character in The Taming of the Shrew, the Shakespeare play. Yeah, Petruccio's the main character in The Taming of the Shrew. Very shrewish boy, actually.
It shall be held sometime after the execution.
Great way to get down. And very fun just knocking people off their feet.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
Feathers can now be collected. Ooh. Yeah, don't think I will do that for this stream, because that's...
Buongiorno,
what's the
Ezio.
word?
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here.
Yeah, Petruccio
I
was
know
gonna
about
give
your
the feathers
fight
to
with Vieri.
his mom as a surprise.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us.
Yeah, has a nice hat.
Could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco Di Pazzi is many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will Father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to
The
fear.
crimes that they're referring to
Everyone
actually
wants
are,
justice done.
are
It is an
found out
unfortunate
by
state of
Giovanni
affairs,
Auditore in
but it will
the
pass.
short movie that was released as part of the Ezio collection. It's on there. Assassin's Creed Embers. Is it? No, wait, is it Embers? No, Embers is the last one. Lineage. Assassin's Creed Lineage. And it goes into detail about
Here we are.
the assassination of the Duke of... Oh, is it Milan or Forlì? It's either the Duke of Milan or
Hello,
the Duke of Forlì.
Leonardo.
I think his
Madonna
name
Maria.
is Sforza.
This is my son, Ezio.
It's either
Molto onorato.
Caterina
L'onore è
Sforza's
mio.
dad.
Let me
or
go and fetch the
her
paintings. I'll be right back.
husband. I cannot remember off the top of my head.
He's very
But
talented.
Sforza, Caterina's the one you
Immagino.
meet later on
Self-expression is
in the
vital
game.
to understanding
So, yeah,
and
probably
enjoying
Duke of
life.
Forlì.
You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
Si. Ezio, help
Leonardo
Leonardo,
just
will you?
ignoring the exchange. I've plenty of outlets besides vaginas.
So
to your
Ezio,
house then.
What do you do?
He's been working for his father.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
For now. And you, Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo. I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna.
Understatement.
That's kind of you.
Of the millennia. I think of all the people in this game, in this trilogy, that Assassin's Creed, portrays. I think Da Vinci would be the one that I would most want to meet. I think he and I would get on. He's played so well. Oh, such a good game.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
Yeah, I hope you build me a bracer with a blade that's gonna kill a bunch of people. Claudia.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Duccio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here.
Love how she goes so
I'll have a
quickly
word with him.
from heartbroken to he should suffer. Okay, don't get on her bad side, I guess. Let's go beat up Duccio.
Cavoli, rape, cipolle, è tutto buono.
It's a fun thing. You can do this. This exact mission is in every one of Ezio's games. I love how Duccio ends up dying as well. He becomes a sailor and then a cloth merchant, but he's not good at either of those things, and he ends up dying on the streets, penniless and alone. Mauled by a pack of dogs who thought he had meat in his pocket. It's so ignominious a death. It's hilarious.
It's a beautiful...
I have to remember, of
Nothing
course, it's a
but the
real
best
guy
for
and
you,
not just a computer
amore
character.
mio.
But what of Claudia?
But,
I thought you'd been promised to her.
The father said I could do much better than an Auditore.
yeah. I know a few guys like that.
Birbante!
Sad to
Come,
say.
let us walk a bit.
What?
I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
Hey, lurido porco!
Ezio, my friend. Ah! Ma che ti piglia?
You insult my sister, parading around with this puttana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Heard the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face. You Auditore is all talk big, but when it comes time for action, ha!
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
To the face.
Stay away from my sister!
No, the fact you can still walk is not... I'm not liking it. Yeah. Stay down.
Suffer your just rewards, Cani. Sei la meritate.
Stay down. Yeah. That's so tall. That part of me would love to climb that in real life, but another part of me feels like, meh. No, I'd be scared to fall off it. Chasing me. Dizzy face. Come on. Take my dick. Holy going about my business. Attacked in the streets. Oh, what is this? I think that's the Auditore crest, which means like this entire square is sort of theirs, you know?
Where did you come from? No matter, I'll get more.
Robbing a bank. Or money to pay the doctor.
Pesce fresco, sempre fresco!
Yeah, the main thing that they could have done with this game, the remaster,
Ezio, come in,
would have
son.
been actually pretty good.
I need
is
these
if,
packages delivered to associates of mine
you know,
in the
they-
city. I also need you to
they
retrieve a
allowed you to
message for me
replay
from a pigeon coop not too far
missions.
from here.
Because
Va
from
bene.
Brotherhood onwards,
I'll
you
get
can
it done.
replay missions.
Come back
You
here when
can't
you're finished.
in this
There
one.
are
The
some
only way
things
to
we
replay
need
them is to
discuss.
start
And
a new game.
please, my son, stay out of trouble. Hmm?
Which is, you know, kind of sad, really, because I would have liked to replay. There's a few missions that are actually really, really quite fun.
Tutto fresco, è tutto buono!
Come, friend, here the customer is always right.
Come, amici! I've fresh sheep's urine and rosemary pork!
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
Yeah, your first hints of other gangs. Giovanni, of course, precursor of Ezio as in the Assassins. So he obviously worked with the Thieves Guild and the Courtesans.
Bring
and
me your sick
now
and
we're off to
wounded.
deliver a message to a mercenary. So yeah, it all links together. It's very nice in the way that it does that.
Here, over here.
have a delivery from...
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
Very mysterious indeed. Would love to go there. In real life, I've been to Rome. I went to Rome for my birthday last year, just by myself. Obs. No, I'm not gonna say that ever again. Obviously, yeah. No, and then Greece as well. Rome and Athens, part of my birthday tour. Just for the love I have for these games. Oh. Guards. They're running out to arrest Dad. Of course. Yeah.
Father? Federico!
Ser Ezio! Thank God!
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison.
And my mother? My sister?
Ezio.
Claudia. Are you all right?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
Most intriguing. But why not just walk?
Cheap treasure. Fun fact about the cross up there. You see all the scaffolding that's up near the top. They actually built. Oh, I think it was around about. Was it this time period? It was around about now, around about the 1460s, 1470s. Obviously, the church, of course, because it's the church. They wanted something that would showcase their magnificence in the top of the Duomo. So they had this pretty weighty gold cross and the ball up there put on top of the church, and no one had any clue how to get it up there. Really, it was eventually, after some trial and error, they reckon it could not be done. It was just too heavy. That the structure of the roof would end up collapsing if you built any any harnesses or scaffolding onto the dome of the roof itself. But after some time, they managed it. They built a crane winch, essentially. The top of the dome was the strongest point, and they built it right on top, and they winched it in position, and that was that. Pretty genius, as a lot of Renaissance architecture was. Climb, son of a bitch. Climb! Fucking hell.
Ezio. Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe
I
now.
reckon he definitely could have
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest.
Secret tunnel.
Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfaloniere, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon hole. It said go, Ezio. Go now.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be terrible if you had an assassin who was allergic to hay? Like, who had hay fever? I've thought about this often, as my brain tends to do. It's pretty stupid. But I realized I couldn't do the whole leap of faith jumping into the haystack thing, because I have really bad allergies. I have hay fever, and I'm allergic to animal fluff and such. So it's like, would that preclude me from being an assassin if I have this allergy? And then I thought, well, I can just be a Templar. They're basically the same. Yeah, there's a lot of codex. Nice. There's been a lot of
Haven't I seen you
in
before?
recent years, certainly. Been a lot of chat.
Don't let them get away!
Shame on you!
There's been a lot of chat about the fact that the Templars and the Assassins seem to be basically the same thing. They just have different ways of doing things. There's been oftentimes wondering who are the real good guys and who are the bad guys, if you like. Because obviously the assassins they're destroying they're obviously they're trying to safeguard civilization, but much in the same way that like the way the quote that I always most identify with, the quote I love most, is actually weirdly in Assassin's Creed 3, and it's I think it's said by John Pitcairn, and he mentions about Connor basically. He wants to cut the strings so that all can be free. And whenever when I first thought that, when I first heard that, obviously I was a bit younger at the time, but even I could see that, you know, if on a puppet, for instance, the strings are cut, the puppet doesn't just suddenly manage to keep itself in check. No, you need someone to hold the strings and make sure that it continues to dance. But then I thought, well, does that make us all puppets? Hopefully I'm sounding deep and interesting right now and not just like an ass, as I usually come across. Here we go. This is it. The chest with his robes.
To bring this to Messer Roberto.
Traditore!
Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
What do you want then?
Then I hope
for you to
your wives
die.
and daughters.
Well, that's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
There you go. Look at that. 2 red guards. Ezio's first kill. Oh, unless you're counting that guy on the bridge in the fist fight that was unmoving.
I'm sure it's a misunderstanding.
Where are we going? Let's check the map out. Let's check the map and see if there's any codex pages. No more codex pages lying about.
Break something, the idiot. Ride bene chi ride ultimo.
What's going on? Climb. Climb, cunt. Climb. Phew.
Now!
To the back of the building, man. Can't see me.
Not you! He's there! I'm here! No, I've lost sight of him.
Yeah, the biggest thing from Assassin's Creed 1 to this one, and it might not seem like a big deal in today's sort of standards, but I remember a time where you could not do that. Now you can. which is really something. God, I'm so boring, aren't I? Oof. How the fuck do I get out of there? Oh, whoops. Alright. Let's not. That looks like a likely spot. Perfect. It'll up if I fall. You guys better not.
Get Madonna! I want no part of this! I want some! Just leave me alone!
Ducio's thugs.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour? I don't... Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
Ah. I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio. I'll clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Thank you, Signore.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
I think in as much as Rodrigo Borgia, spoiler alert if you've not played the game, you might want to skip past the next 20 or so seconds, but in so much as Rodrigo Borgia is the villain of the game, the Spaniard, I honestly think that, because he's obviously doing it for his own devices, his own reasons, whereas the Confaloniere, the Uberto, is very much... He's a proper shitebag. Yeah, he's a proper shitebag, because he's supposed to be this pillar of the community, this bastion of, you know, like, the law, and he readily just, he takes the
farewell and swift recovery,
things that would acquit Ezio's parents and his brothers, and, you know, put the patsy in jail properly. And obviously he's under the sway of Borgia, so he doesn't. But if he had just have not quote-unquote lost those documents,
which way? There.
Yeah, it's what in my mind makes him the proper villain. Because Ezio came to him in time of need and believed his dad, and he had Giovanni fooled. Did Uberto Alberto. He had everyone fooled that he was a good guy. A bit like Saruman. He was a bit like Saruman in that regard. Saruman had everyone convinced he was the good guy. He wasn't working for the villain.
Giovanni Auditore!
He was just a creepy weird
you
dude
and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying!
Who's the more corrupt one? The one who's doing the corrupting?
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound.
Also,
to
I find
pronounce
it weird that
you
Rodrigo Borgia,
guilty.
who I
You
think at this point
and
he
your
was
collaborators
he wasn't a papal
are hereby
candidate back then.
sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
76.
Father!
This was 1576.
Hey!
I find it weird.
Grab the boy!
Because in
He's
25
one of
years
them.
he's going to be pope.
I'll kill you for what you've done!
And,
Guards! Arrest him!
yeah. Like, he's just hanging out in Florence as a cardinal or whatever.
Abatete.
Let's run, boys. It's like fast. Putting himself out in the open like that. It's something I never done. Put himself in undue harm.
I don't see him anymore.
Villains with weird moves, I guess. Yeah, villains with weird motives. At least he's got that kick-ass hood. Look at that. A bit disappointed that in recent years the Eagles...
I've got a little request for you. I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out, says Sean.
Ser Ezio, thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house. Just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
I've just come from there. I was just outside the Duomo. Alright. Let's do it. Travel by rooftop, it'll be quicker. Shit, I've lost my sword as well, haven't I? Damn it. Disarming strike. It's a battle master.
Luigi, the fish merchant of San Marco, wishes it be known throughout the città.
Yeah, this one out of the way as well. Find more of the codex pages. A lovely view of utter whiteness. Great view, good view of utter whiteness. Yeah. No one that way.
Vitello!
Maria del Fiore. We will be coming back here for the Assassin Tomb, but that's in a few episodes' time.
Not supposed to be here. Go.
Don't want to get in conflict right now. This is actually quite a pleasant neighborhood. Oh, and someone's left their chest unguarded. I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, by the way. I wonder how I would build Ezio in Dungeons and Dragons. That might be a future stream thing. Subscribers only. Tell me your ideas and I'll do it. Codices? No more pages. Around here. La rosa colta. The blooming rose. And while we're here, we're gonna grab the first glyph.
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code.
He'll hurt
Let me
someone
compile
blowing
it.
stunts like that.
So now we
Oh
get into
shit, it's an encrypted file.
the
Upload it to my
fun
computer. I'm a master at decryption.
Decryption things.
Yeah, I can't. It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
For those of you who have not played, these are little snippets of code that were left behind by Subject 16.
Hello, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time.
I wonder if they had an
There's
actual
something
name
I have to
for
show
16
you.
yet.
We have been lied to this whole time. Everything
Obviously,
we know,
3
everything
or
we've been
so
brought
years
up to
until
believe.
Revelations comes out, and we learn his name
wrong.
is Clay Kazmarek. But, I don't know, Subject 16 sounds much more mysterious.
I've
and cooler
uploaded the evidence,
than
the
Clay.
file that
What's
that
your name?
proves it all.
16.
But I've split it into 20 pieces.
It's like 5
locked
or
each
yeah.
with a
Isn't
code.
that weird? A lot of the most enigmatic
careful.
characters in modern
Queen Isabella.
fiction, like 11 from
No,
Stranger
not
Things,
her.
5 from Umbrella Academy. They're just names.
What
They're just
century is
numbers,
it?
rather. Numbers instead of names. What's your
Never
name?
mind.
I'm
I've
16.
hidden the code to the first file inside.
Means I was the 16th test subject. What's your name though? Clay. Oh, like the
Find
dirt
it.
mineral.
Find them
Yeah.
all.
I
And
see.
along the way,
I'm gonna go.
you'll begin to see the truth.
But anyway,
What the heck?
subject 16
How did this get inside our
left
Animus?
these puzzles
Oh.
for
Oh, the memory core. We transferred
Or was it in the
16's
future?
memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo, the ones written in blood, those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
in the beginning. A core similarity. The fall. So we're looking for the ones that have apples, obviously. Hesperides. That's an apple there she's holding. He's holding an apple as well. That could be a Staff of Eden. But no, this one. All of them have apples. The apple of Eden. I realized recently, I found out that there's more than just like, there's like 10. There's more than 10. Anyway, that's the first puzzle. There are 19 more to go. Yay. I'm sure we'll do those in future videos as well.
I think we have the wrong building.
No. No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
So,
why?
Is Paola
Where are you going?
Annetta's
to kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man.
In Florence.
You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
She worked with
But I can
Giovanni.
make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to
Can you imagine
I'm not.
being their parents?
I'm going
like,
to
oh yeah,
teach
we've
you
got
how
two
to
daughters. Oh,
survive.
what do? One's a servant
Come.
for a banker and the other's a madam in a brothel. Yeah.
Discretion is
Because
paramount
you couldn't
in
very
the
well
profession.
say.
We must
Oh yeah, they
walk the
both work
streets
with
freely,
assassins.
Seen but unseen.
Assassins like assassins,
You two must
assassins.
learn to
Yeah,
blend like us
assassins
and
like
become one with
murdering
the
people.
city's
Assassins.
crowds.
Okay.
My girls will show you how.
I'm gonna go that way now.
No! My body's gone! Can anyone help me?
Now that is a thing I do miss, is the auto walk. Whenever you entered a group of guards, you would just, or a group of people, you would just automatically blend with them in Assassin's Creed 1. But no longer, sadly. Not in this game. Not in your old pal Stewie's games. Trying to think of a joke about monks, like something. There's something there. Something about fast food, monks, fast food, and fryers.
What do they cut looks like?
Air fryers. Yeah. Well, no. There's something there. I can't think of it right now, but we'll come up with something. Yeah, unfortunately this part of the game is... I mean, it's a little boring, but you know...
Bene. Now that you've
you just
learned to
have
blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving
it's
around.
the same...
Let's teach
A lot
you
of
how
Assassin's
to
Creed games
steal.
have this same sort of problem. There's always a bit at the start that's kind of boring, but like...
Thief! Thief!
Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Help! Somebody stop him!
Pay attention. You must leave once you've picked their pocket. You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to?
So innocent.
He's cute.
Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume
she
you're
has the look
familiar
of someone
with
who's had
Leonardo da
Botox,
Vinci.
doesn't she?
See,
Paola.
but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know
That's a
betrayal.
nasty looking burn cut thing. Alright, let's go see Leonardo to get an actual weapon. Hey, it's me, Ezio.
What a skilled athlete! Notice to all foreign merchants within the glorious Republic's walls.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Where are my manners? Welcome back.
Leonardo, he's so awkward.
Now,
oh, yes,
how can I be of
Ezio.
service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
The guy
Of
who carried
course.
my paintings
Come,
after
this way.
his mother bought them, and then her husband turned out to be a traitor to the
Let me
Medici.
clear space.
Okay, and execute.
All right,
I didn't
let's
think I'd
see
see
it.
you again. How you doing?
Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo, Shh.
Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry, only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly.
Another corrupt cop beating up a gay man.
What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting?
Consorting?
Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto. We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk? What about now?
Right, yeah, time to straight up murder, man.
Kill him!
Yeah. You stay down.
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
It's true, they did. He was at the cutting edge of medicine. Literally. Pardon the pun. Back in those days, if someone were to die on the street,
it never
they
happened.
were
Thank
of
you,
a lower
Leonardo.
class.
For everything.
The family would
Anytime.
sometimes
And remember, if you find more of
sell
those
the
strange
body,
pages,
or
bring
if they
them
were
to me.
homeless especially,
Should they contain new designs,
or
I
a
will
criminal,
upgrade your blade as well.
they would,
Of course.
the city
Now,
would
I really should be getting back to
give
Paola.
the bodies to anatomists to study various diseases. Like if someone were a smoker, for instance, they would investigate the lungs, and yeah, it's quite it's interesting that yeah.
You in the hood. Aspetta, eccolo.
I want to deal with these fools.
Please don't.
Whatever I have done.
At an outlandish hood. Damn a foreigners. But the latest mascot.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. Impressive.
I'm rather fond of it myself.
I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work.
Such a cool weapon,
It will be held at the
actually
Santa
be
Croce
really
cloister.
impractical.
Watch over my
From
mother
a,
and sister while I'm away.
From
Of
a
course,
fighting
Ezio.
point
As
of
if
view.
they were my
Like, I
own.
would, don't get me wrong, I'd love to use this, just a hidden wrist blade. Wouldn't that be so cool? It'd be so cool. But, you know, if immediately after you were to stab someone with that, it would obviously be covered in blood. And blood is quite acidic. Ah, I meant to do a thing. There we go.
Uberto Alberti, trusted friend of the Auditore family. According to the history books, this guy was a saint. He prosecuted murderers, rapists, the worst criminals. One of the best lawyers in Italy, he won every case, in spite of the fact that he was self-taught. Now, I found a back door into the Templars' database server. I've been combing it for some kind of smoking gun. I found it. Apparently, Uberto's family was evicted by the Medici Bank. Uberto's been aching for revenge ever since. And the Templars promised him support. Ezio's father was standing in the way, and Uberto was jealous of his influence over the Florentine government. Two birds with one stone, isn't it? It looks like Uberto used his election to the Signoria as his opportunity to strike.
Where was I? Oh yes, the hidden blade as a weapon. I feel like a dagger would be much better, because while it's less... I mean, you could secrete a dagger on your person pretty much almost as easily as you could have a hidden blade. Aside from, like, you know, mechanism stuff, and aside from looking cool, daggers they're pretty much the exact same as hidden blades. But yeah, every time you would stab someone, it would be covered in blood. And blood's quite acidic, so every time the blade would retract, I've never seen the blood. I've never seen Ezio clean his hidden blade, unless there's some magical treatment on it, some magical blade shiny treatment that stops all blood and all acid from going onto the blade. It's not terribly practical. Aside from being corrosive, so aside from the blade rusting very quickly when exposed to blood, because there's obviously a lot of oxygen in blood, right? Aside from being very corrosive and making the blade rust very quickly, aside from that, it would just gum up the internal mechanisms of the blade, so that every time it was snapped back into place, it would sort of leave the blood kind of mixture in amongst the blade's mechanisms and workings, and it would make it that much less effective the next time you were in combat. And if suddenly you have a weapon that's not gonna fire on command, basically the same as a gun jamming, it's useless to you. Jammed gun is basically a club, just like a wrist blade that doesn't ignite, doesn't come out, is fucking useless.
No one is like you! That's so fast, Stronzo!
The past, a vast web of connections and interconnections, all ruled by chance. Or is it?
Ruled by chance. Quite like an Assassin's Creed set in the 16th century. Yeah, so anyway, this concludes my TED talk on hidden blades, and why, even though they're fucking cool as anything, they would be highly impractical when it came time to actually...
Again with this?
You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds?
So?
You, who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now, we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
Medici knew. He was like, oh yeah, your allies, the Pazzi.
Get down, Stronzo! You're not allowed up here. Please! Get down now! Don't want to get back out of the cathedral, so we'll just head straight down. Oh, shit.
Good evening, Gondoliere.
To you as well. I trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction from that nasty business with the Auditore family.
And to think I once thought of Giovanni as a brother.
Don't blame yourself. How could you have known what evils he planned?
I say we strike that traitor's name from the record books. Let history forget he ever even existed.
Yes, I should. If you'll excuse me for a moment.
Uberto, a moment of your time?
Anything for you, Beatrice.
So, tell us, how does it feel to be a hero?
Please, I am no such thing. As Gonfaloniere, it is my duty to ensure that the city of Firenze remains a shining beacon of justice. Corruption and its ill shall find no purchase here so long as I am in control.
You are a treasure, Uberto. I hope Lorenzo recognizes that.
Yes, our great leader, Lorenzo. I'll see you ladies later. I'm so acutely aware that if he just looks up and he sees a man in a white hood, he thinks, oh shit, it's Giovanni.
Umberto, there you are. I was just telling the others about the execution.
I mean, no offense, but what if they did not act alone?
You can rest easy, friends. I am confident that this treachery began and ended with the Auditore family.
What of the other son? Ezio, was it?
The child poses no danger. Soft hands and an even softer head. He'll be caught and executed before the week is out.
Oh, don't let us keep you, Berto. We just wanted to say hello.
You would have done the same. save the ones you love?
Yes, I would. And I have.
The Auditore are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio!
Like,
Ezio
his
Auditore!
left hand's completely covered in blood. So, like, yeah.
Assassino!
Bastardo!
Oh, in hell!
Destroy it.
I'm losing it!
Nacho, there!
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Kind of want to take the body, just dump it in a river somewhere, or on the steps. Yeah, well, time to go. I killed the guy, killed all his guards.
Why are you up? I see him! There!
Yeah, you're dead.
Che diavolo! Get back!
Let me go!
Oh yeah, go on. Oh god, more of these guys. Fucking hell. They really are quite determined, aren't they? It's almost like killing a magistrate is against the law. What? No, that's not. What?
Why are you here? Get down! You are not allowed up here!
Hasu, get him! There!
Sleep now.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteregioni.
You're still a wanted man, Ezio.
What would you have me do then?
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will help the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also incite the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things. Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
What do you think, gang? Let's kill the official.
I've added a program for tracking notoriety. This little meter will help you know how far you are between notorious
Boom.
and freedom.
I want no
Right through
part
the
in
chest.
none of my affairs!
Down you go.
This will help you know if you should watch your actions. It'll also tell you if the notoriety level is part of Ezio's memory or not.
Easy peasy.
Bentornato, Ezio. Were you successful?
Yes.
Kill a man, remove a poster.
Madre?
Ezio! Where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, oh, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out. Where is Father? And Federico? And Petruccio? Hmm?
Something's happened.
What do you mean? No, it's impossible.
Claudia,
No.
I did everything I could, Piccina. Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand?
Hard to believe that he's only 17. And he's bearing all
Good.
this.
Will you watch over Mother for me?
Obviously you're considered an adult when you're younger back then, but, you know, he's only 17. Like,
then we are ready.
You just have to think,
Thank
if this
you
were
again
the real
for everything.
world, to a normal
Stay
person
safe, Ezio.
like you or me,
Stay
maybe not to
vigilant.
psychopaths and
I
actual
suspect
murderers,
the road
but
ahead is yet
to
long.
be 17 and having had this incredible weight of expectation and responsibility and vengeance in your mind, and then to be given the tools to claim that vengeance is quite something. It's pretty saddening, really.
Isn't very wise. Can easily become an yes. Clara, I've wasted enough time. Next time, I'll put you in the ground.
Let's go.
Leave your vulnerable mother and sister on the ground while you go climb a tower, Ezio. Yeah, great idea. Realize I'm the one controlling you, but you know, yeah, it's fine. And out we come. Oh god, leave me alone.
I'll stay close. Quattrini! Dove? I heard that.
Big strong man. Big strong man.
Money!
Well, aren't you a sight to feast my eyes on?
Qui, let's do it. It's this way.
How could this have happened to us?
I don't know.
But yeah, to be 17 and to bear the
Will
weight
we
of
ever
that
be back?
responsibility.
I don't know.
And having your 15-year-old sister and your mum just... You're nigh on comatose mum.
Falling.
What will happen to our house?
I don't know.
Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were.
I don't think he comes back to Florence now for 4, 5, 6 years. A long time to be away from it. Sad, really. But yeah, to bear that responsibility. That your 13-year-old brother and your like 19, 20-year-old brother and your dad have all been murdered, and you could let it go, or you could fight it. It's yeah. It's kind of heartbreaking. It's a heartbreaking story, really. That he has to go through all this. Because he's not really... And he delves... the character obviously delves deeper into it in the sequels, and in Revelations especially, that he wasn't given a choice. That... And later on in this game,
we should be close.
That he doesn't feel like he was given a choice to be an assassin or not. It was kind of put upon him through sheer bad luck, really. It probably would have been...
Buongiorno, Ezio. How could you leave Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
His brother.
What do you want, Fieri?
Federico.
So many things. A larger palazzo,
no, actually,
2 new steeds.
Who knows?
A prettier bride. Oh, and yes,
maybe he was grooming Ezio to be
your
the assassin
life.
all along, because
my condolences for the loss of your
Mario.
father and brother. What
Mario
will
ended
happen
up
now
being
that
mercenary.
there's no one left to help you? I have such wonderful things in store for your mother and sister.
Oh, that line always.
I grow tired of this game.
I have such wonderful things.
Finish
in store
him,
for your mother.
and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself.
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Die. Yes. You love to see it. Stab in the back. Haha. And another one. Haha. Very Errol Flynn. And another one. 3 stabs in the back. And the 4th. God. Love just stabbing people in the back with a sword. It's good
You
fun.
have my thanks.
Keep the sword, Ezio.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario!
Uncle Mario?
It's been too long, Nipote. Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
It's a me! That's racist.
So, tell me everything.
They executed father for treason. Federico and Petruccio, too. They came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying.
That's
These
actually
are honest,
an interesting point.
hard-working
There's
people. Our shops may
throughout
only
the
carry simple
Middle
goods,
Ages and the
but they're
Renaissance,
well-made
especially,
and
and the
dependable.
time shortly
There is
afterwards,
a chapel here too.
the
The
Italy
British is a nice enough
was not
fellow,
the united Italy
but
that we know today.
I've never been much
It was
of
a
a
series of city-states,
Did you know
essentially,
the
with
Villa
its own local
Auditore
government
is almost
that
200
were
years old?
constantly at odds with
It was
each other.
built by my great-grandfather.
townships like this one with strong mercenary presences were
keep your eyes open. You might discover a few of them yourself.
Were sought after
With all
to
the
essentially
fighting that's
fight
been
on
going
the
on,
city's behalf.
this
So like
place has
Venice,
started to get a bit rough around the edges.
Was
I wish I could do
constantly at
something
war
about
with
it, but I just don't have the time or money to
Florence
fix things
and
up. Yes,
the
that's
Byzantine Empire and the Ottoman Empire.
Here we
because
are.
it was such a
Casa
desirable
Dolce
location. It was the keys
So,
to.
What do you think?
Because it had such a naval.
It's most impressive, Uncle.
Combat.
She's
presence.
seen better days, I suppose.
Anyone who
Believe
was in power
I'd
in
have
Venice
her shining again
could
if only
ship
I
their
had the
wares and gain more
Now
power
that you have
throughout
had
the
the tour,
world.
Nipote, you should
So
go and
yeah,
outfit
it was
yourself.
it was very much a.
My men in the market are expecting.
Very much a city-state
Return here when you're
mentality.
finished, and we'll begin.
Back in those days.
Begin
Even
what?
Rome.
I
like
thought you'd
nowadays,
come here to
obviously,
drink.
Rome was the capital.
No,
but
Uncle.
Back in those days,
I came here to escape Firenze.
It was just districts,
And
it
I
was a
intend to
whole
take my family further still.
microcosm.
But what about your father?
A microcosm
He
all
want
by
you
itself.
to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later. Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Yeah, that entire upper area there. Over here, we'll just grab the viewpoint. Viewpoint.
Power doesn't die. It's passed on.
Oh, okay. That was okay. Just a quick one there. FDR. He had an apple somewhere here, didn't he? Hard to believe Gandhi would have had an apple of Eden, though. That is the one that I do have some trouble with. Gandhi had a piece of Eden and he used it to control people. I mean, I don't know. He was a political sort of agitator. It was highly unlikely he was a Templar.
Fair prices for Please come again. Bring me your sick and wounded. I'll be close by should you return. Weapons are the price of protection.
So now Ezio spends the next 2 years here just training and such.
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go
Spent
home.
2 years here
I know.
training. All the while, his mother in a comatose-like state.
Salute, Uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo. You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
Bene. I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figured you have the codex page he was holding as well.
Oh, su! Non sono mica così. Sai, le armi... Sei impegnato.
You're making fine progress, Ezio. Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Alright. Just gonna be Uncle Mario.
Your mama can't help you.
Slam.
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
I actually,
we sail
for a
Spain
cosplay,
in 3 days.
built.
But
Oh yeah, I'm that
I have
kind of
given
nerd.
you these skills that you
I
might be
actually
better
built,
prepared to strike against our
Ezio's
enemies.
And if they find me, I
chest
will.
guard
You want to
thing,
leave Ezio?
and his
To throw away
and his
everything
bracers,
your father
the
fought
bracer on
and
the
died
left
for?
and the wrist
To
guard
deny
on
your
the
heritage?
Pretty
Fine.
cool.
Come voi. Arrivederci e
Kind of
buona
creative,
fortuna.
but I
Uncle,
don't
wait!
have a camera.
Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To
Don't
be
know
expected,
him,
I
please.
suppose, given his heritage.
Though.
Uncle!
Ready to go?
Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
Vieri di Pazzi, the youngest member of the second most notorious Florentine banking family. This kid knew how to burn right through his father's money. Outside of spending sprees involving weaponry, exotic animals, and clothes, he was fiercely competitive. Vieri hosted races of all kinds: boating, horseback riding, running. All of them rigged, of course. And get this, if through some amazing stroke of luck he ever lost, he'd invite the winner's entire family over for a victory dinner and serve them a meal to die for.
What an unpleasant fellow.
I wish to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
We're getting towards the end of this video now, folks.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
We're only going to play the first 3 sequences up to where we kill Vieri. Oh, spoiler alert! We're gonna go kill Vieri de Pazzi. And then next time, whenever next time is, we're gonna tackle the entirety of the Pazzi conspiracy. Francesco and his old man, and all the guys in San Gimignano.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than its host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
Let's do it. Let's kill a man.
All right, Ezio. Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gate. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin. Al attacco!
I've lost sight of him. Laggiù! He's there, on him!
Well done, Ezio. We're in. This way, men. I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Fieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
What's Fieri up to now?
No one knows, but something has him on edge. How else to explain all the patrols?
A signal again when you should follow.
One more, can you? I mean, I have taken out like 7 of them.
No, fight back.
Fill my throwing knives. Perfect. Let's do it.
Fade. Die!
All about execution.
Cherish this memory all the days I live.
Yeah, it is. Alright. This ain't good.
Ezio! Your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him.
Okay. Thanks for the warning. Just a guy.
That's you!
Ah, Nipote. There you are. It seems my plan has hit something of a snag. Fieri's men ambushed us, and now we've got our hands full. My brothers and I will deal with these guards. I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake. See that justice is served.
I mean, there's plenty of you against one guy. Because I just helped you the fuck out here.
Whatever this is about, leave me out of it, please!
Now, don't be shy. I only aim to heal.
Oh, there it is. Cool. Let's grab that and be on our way.
Leave this place! As you value your life, run!
It's getting easier and easier to hack into Abstergo's mainframe. It's like I know what data I'm looking for. I've already lived it.
That's concerning. Infinite knowledge. Was it? Flames from its throat poke out their eyes. Swords? I don't know. Oh. This one I cannot remember. The flames from its throat poke out their eyes. I don't know. The apple. I'll be honest, I don't know what some of these files mean. They're very cryptic for a reason. Because cryptic. Yeah, just because cryptic. Apparently that's the whole thing. Oof. Yep, that wasn't good. That wasn't clever. That jump.
I want no part of you!
You gotta die. Yeah. It's not a good day for you, is it? Oh, my mercenaries. Hey guys. Glad you could catch up to me.
Deal. You expect me to follow? Huh.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the rifiuti when we've finished. Now, is there anything else?
Fun fact, the guy who plays
May the
Francesco
Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Plays Cesare Borgia in the next one.
Comandante! Comandante!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the
I think they
city.
play
He comes for you.
Ozzo Berg as well.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
Giovanni Ozzo Berg. Otto Berg? Ozzo Berg?
Long time.
Just you and me.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Ugh.
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avessi sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
What did they do with the body? Did they take the body? Huh. Okay. And that's it. Gary the Patsy's dead. And the Patsy conspiracy is blown open. As we wind down the stream, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. This little brief foray back in time, back to before COVID, before problems and all sorts were happening. Back to a time when it was actually nice games were out, and all this stuff with actually J.K. Rowling was a respected writer instead of a trans exclusionary radical feminist. So, as I said, that was the sort of reason behind why I started this. I'm going to continue it, just to enjoy the gameplay and enjoy the games and revisiting past memories and fun times. If you have any people who might be interested in history, I will of course be talking more about the history behind Assassin's Creed as well as just playing the games. I'm not just gonna sit here and be silent. Maybe for some of it, but certainly not for all of it. From what you heard today, it'll be more of something similar. But as I gain confidence in these streams, it'll increase as we go forward. Hope you all enjoyed yourself, and yeah, tell your friends, like, subscribe, do all the things, I guess. And if you see an advert for Hogwarts Legacy, whatever it's called, Harry Potter, Hogwarts, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it's a fine game, and such, but J.K. Rowling profits from it, and because I'm non-binary and I have a lot of non-binary, gender non-conforming and trans friends, and I'm supportive of them, and I hope that communities can be supportive of all people's rights, because until there's equality, there isn't, quite frankly. And that is the message of Assassin's Creed, is that everyone should have the opportunity, and no one should have their lives cut short or to be excluded simply because of, well, things like that, basically. Anyway, yes, this has been the stream. Didn't expect it to get that deep towards the end, but if you enjoyed it, come back for the next one. Hopefully there'll be a sort of regular schedule in the future, but who knows? This has been a fun little experiment otherwise. And this was The Birth of the Assassin. This is episode 1. And next time we will be delving into the Patsy conspiracy. Thanks very much for joining us, and don't forget to be awesome. Bye.